try to be nice to people, right? That's why whenever I see a kid, I try to give him a candy bar. It's always a nice thing to do. No, man, I saw this kid alone in a parking lot. Went over to give him a candy bar, and he said, "Get away from me, you freak." Listen, buddy, you don't even have a van in this situation, okay? You're the weird one here. Imagine if I went to jail for that. I don't think I'd last too long in jail, guys. I know what I look like, all right? I'm at the top of the to be raped list, okay?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like, here's the list. Bieber, me. That's the whole list.
I didn't notice.
And Bieber's not going to jail. He's out playing Skip It or whatever he does all
Tell him
day.
he doesn't notice it.
Let's keep the show rolling, guys. Your next comic, he's black, heads up, okay? First black guy tonight. Oh, he's great. So I give you a heads up. You know? He's awesome. Give it up for Steve Francois, guys. Where's the black guy? I heard he was coming up.
Opposite.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Good. You know what's weird? When you're writing jokes, people are like, you actually write jokes down? And when I do write my jokes, I actually write on the paper, hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Seriously. And it's not because, like, I care. I mean, not that I don't care, but I feel like it would take too much time to just, like, ask everybody how they're doing tonight, right? It'd be rather time-consuming. So we'll just get back to, like, more important matters, like myself. All right, so anybody familiar with the Occupy Wall Street thing? I know, one person.
No.
All right, so, yeah. So I went by Occupy Wall Street the other day, and I checked it out. It's pretty cool. I mean, like, I was thinking about doing it, and then when I got there, I'm like, really? All it was just a bunch of white people with dreads smoking weed with no jobs. The only thing they were missing was the last name Marley. I'm like, really? Black people have been doing this for years. You guys don't have a couch? Get a fucking couch. Hey, do something with your lives, people. So, jobs are awesome. Everybody in here got a job?
Yeah.
Woo! There's not that many people in here with jobs. You guys occupying or what? I don't see any dreads. I don't see any fucking dreads in here. I better start growing some fucking dreads. So, yeah. Anyway, I got a job. It's pretty cool. Not really, because jobs blow big time. But blow jobs are awesome. I would love to meet someone that does not like a blowjob. Then I would meet someone who doesn't like life. I love your laugh. So anyway, I remember my first job. Everybody remember the first job?
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Say yes when I ask a question, please. This is like group participation. It'd be appreciated. One more time. So does everybody remember their first job?
Yes.
That's awesome. So my first job was when I was 16. I worked at, I don't know if you guys are familiar with, it's like the small little chicken spot called Popeye's Chicken. I know, you guys are like, wow, you had a job when you were 16? No. You guys are like, yeah, you would work at Popeyes. So I worked at Popeyes, and I remember I asked my sister one time, I was like, sis, can you pick me up from work? She's like, come on, Steve, the sun is still out. And I'm like, really? She's like, come on. I'm like, but I've been working all day. I'm so exhausted. I've been on my feet all day. Steve, when I was a kid, we didn't have feet. I can't beat that. And what am I to say to that? So then like 5 minutes later, she calls back. I'm like, yes, wow, my sister's awesome. I love her. Steve, can you bring me home a breast and a thigh, please? So I brought her home a breast and a thigh. Yeah. So, yeah, what do I want to tell you guys? All right, cool. Wow. So anybody see the new Twilight movie? No fucking way. Those lines were way too long to not have one person in here. Go ahead, stop it. I know you're embarrassed, but raise your fucking hand. Who? No shot in hell not one person saw the Twilight movie. Alright. So, anyone watch True Blood? Yeah, there we go. Another vampire shit. I was like, you guys, someone's got to watch vampires in this shit. Alright, so girls love the guys on True Blood. Is that fair to say, ladies?
Yeah. Woo-woo.
Can you guys do ow? Ow! There you go. And like I thought to myself, I'm like, why would women love these men so much? I think in my head, why? And then it all made sense. What other guy would want to deal with him on their period? Oh.
That's so stupid.
I've heard some guys will even pull some strings to get in there.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm with there. I go there. Stop. I go there. I went there. Stop.
Oh, now you black.
Anyone. I mean, sometimes.
Sometimes I'm black.
I can do this. Like, yo, what's good? You feeling that? Wow, I'm trying to get that. Get it.
Trying to get that.
All right, so I remember I went on this really cool job interview, and it was kind of like my first professional job interview, and I felt like a big boy. So I had a phone interview with this lady, Linda, and she's like, Steve, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you. I can't wait for you to come in, and it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be excited. So I get to the interview, and I decided to arrive on time because, I don't know, for some reason, black people are late or something. I've never heard it. I didn't believe that shit. Dude, you ever been late? Dude, where'd they get this shit from that we're always late? That's some bullshit. You ever late? Always on time, all day. All day. So I'm sitting there, Linda walks out, and she's like, Steve Francois. And I'm sitting there, like, oh shit, that's me, I gotta stand up. Stand up, look at Linda. She's like, have a seat, Jamal, I'm looking for Steve. Linda, Jamal, not even Tyrone, Trey, Shaquan. Give me something, be creative. What you got for me? Antoine? Something. So I stand up, she's like, oh, Lord, I'm sorry, I did not mean that. I'm like, yeah, Linda, you did, because you told me to sit down, Jamal. So we get in an interview, we're just kind of hanging out. She's like, wow, Steve Francois, such an amazing name. Where did you acquire it from? I was like, Linda. It was quite the long story, actually. I got it from my parents. Are you familiar with BOGO? Buy one, get one? Yeah, it just came with the skin. It was just one package. Separated. So that interview didn't go too well. Not too well. Kind of left there a little upset, but I got a job now. And my job, like nowadays, is a lot of jobs requiring, if you don't want to stand on your feet, you sit down and you call a shit ton of people. So I called this one job, and the school was Morningwood Academy.
What?
I'm fucking serious. This shit's not even a lie. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get into. So everyone has games in their life that mean a lot to them, right? Is that fair to say? Growing up, games in their life that mean something. Like for guys, Madden teaches you how to run an NFL franchise if you ever get the money to. Call of Duty teaches you that if you join war, there's probably a higher chance of death. And the one game that was very inspirational to me was Mortal Kombat. Yeah, her face is like, what the fuck? Mortal Kombat? Is everybody familiar with Mortal Kombat? Round of applause.
Yeah.
And you're like, how does this affect me? I'm like, well, Mortal Kombat actually told me how to pick up women at a bar. See, the object of Mortal Kombat is to hit your opponent till they're groggy and you finish them. So, the object at the bar is to hit the women with as many drinks as possible till they get groggy and you finish her.
That's fucked up.
So, when you first start off as a novice. So you use the moves like, shot, shot, shot! Beer, beer, shot! And it requires so much more. And then when you get better at it, you start getting creative. Long Island iced tea! Sex on the beat, sex on the beat! Screwdriver! And then you always finish off with one last shot. Shot! And she's just like, oh shit, this is it. And I'm like, yeah, baby, you're right. This is it, you're fucked. Literally. So he's just like, get over here! Finish her. So I finished her. Yeah, I know, true story. Hopefully, if I get lucky. Alright, thank you guys. It was a pleasure. Have a great night, alright?